Hello everyone and welcome back to another train simulator video. So good afternoon driver, get set up and prepare for departure shortly this Saturday afternoon. You are booked for 2 Kilo 882 London Charing Cross. Consult your briefing for your departure timings as this service is driver only operated. But yes, welcome back. We're on Train Sim and we're on the Southeastern network. So the freeway route on the Steam Workshop, which I'll, as usual, I'll leave a link to below, as it is fantastic. Let's do the doors. Lovely. Yeah, now we wait. But here we are. So we've got a 466 and a 465. I think we're 10 coaches. Yeah, so you've got the 466 at the back there, with the tail lights already on. Let's press T, that would help. We do need to change the destination and the tail lights. Obviously we get the right ones on. Do I need to do something here? Control Enter, Shift Enter, Control D. Ah, there we go. That's the one. And we'll also press F8. I think that's, yeah, there we go. And we'll get that to London Bridge via Lewisham. Are we going via Lewisham? Let's have a look. We are, so that's perfect. London Bridge via Lewisham. Has it got it on the back? It does as well, even better. Nice. Right. West Wickham next. But we could try a hubbless. Yeah, let's do it. What's the worst what could happen? I don't know this route. Well, I've done it a few times, but I don't know it very well. But yeah, what's the worst what could happen? We could overshoot a station. Sounds fun. Oh. Can you hear that? We have announcements on this. Wow. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. These are also part of the scenario, so there are announcements. I don't know how well you can hear them. Probably not very well, as we are from we're in the cab. But nice. We are off West Wickham next. As we make our way out. It was 25 out there, wasn't it? So we're going to be nice and careful. So this is the Hayes branch we're on at the moment, which goes up towards, I think, is it Elmers End? Which I suppose where it originally branched off. But not anymore, because that's now trams. This is cool. It's going to be a good run. There's a 376. Ignore the invisible trains. I don't know why it does it. It's really silly, as I do have the requirements for the 376, or at least the reskin of the 376. So I don't know why it does that. It's annoying, but oh well. There just needs to be a 376 in the game. So we are 10 coaches. We've got to try and remember that. This sounds really good. I've got a feeling it's going to be a good run. Let's hope we don't crash or do anything silly. Right, coming up to West Wickham Station. We'll be going right down to the end of the platform here. So we can come in relatively quick. We're in step 2 at the moment. Shouldn't be any issue. Well, this is certainly a treat. Also feels good to be back in the 4.6, but I haven't driven this one in ages. Well, this is on Train Sim Classic. We've done it on Train Sim World, which is pretty good on there. Here we are. This is West Wickham. I think we're on time as well. No, 16:03. Perfect. Nice. And we might even get the announcements going. Now let's go in this view and see if they're a bit noisier. I wonder if it will still sort of be the muffled from in the cab. Probably won't make a difference, will it? Actually, no, it wouldn't make a difference. Well, will we hear it? Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you can hear it. It's just it's muffled because I suppose you're supposed to be in the cab. That's cool either way. No idea how that's in. Very clever. Don't know how. Like it though. Got a brilliant horn on this train as well. So Eden Park was less than a mile away. It's probably coming up now, isn't it, already? Just round here. Acceleration on these trains is superb, so we can just get it right up. And this will be the station here. Oh, we're coming up to Eden Park. My knowledge of the Southeastern Metro is slowly getting there. Still not great though. Cool. There you go, just so we can see the cameras. This is Eden Park. Pretty good stop, if you ask me. So what's it after this? Elmers End? Yeah, Elmers End after this. So Charing Cross is 12 miles away. And we're due there at 45, so we've got about 40 minutes. Not too bad, it should be a nice run into London. Or through London, as we're sort of already in London. Elmers End next in just over a mile. Let's go. Wait, the window's open as well. No, we can't. It's quite cool the way we can hear the announcement. Next station is Elmers End. We're off up to 60 and quite soon down to 20. As I don't really know the speed limits on this route, so we're sort of going to have to hope for the best. You've got to have a bit of Hudless. "20 will be at the end, won't it, on the corner, so we can speed up for now. Down to 20 quite soon. Yeah, there it is there, a bit further along. But for a freeway route, I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, this is on the workshop as well. It's just superb. And it's not just the Hayes branch, there's the Bromley North branch, there's the whole line down to Tunbridge. There's a lot within this route. It's just great. And round into Elmers End. So this used to be a railway round here. Or we would have sort of connected onto a railway, but now it's actually the trams. So you should see the Croydon tram link round here. So you veer our way around the corner. There is a speed set on these, which I think we probably can use, but we won't bother. Well, that's cool, that's the mileage of the train. Oh, that's cool. Yes, that would have been the old railway. But now it's trams. A little control up there. That's really good. Really good looking snow. This is another one by Cranky but on ATS, so I'll whack a link down below if you would like to give this scenario a go. And here we are. Cool. Elmers End, probably running late. Oh no, 09. Okay, well, we're on time. Good. That's all good. I'll try and get a few screenshots as well as we go along of the journey. Yeah, let's get one there. So next station, is it Clock something? Clock House. That's the next one. Right. Get them shut. Let's go. And we should hear the announcement, which is just cool. I honestly didn't know this had announcements. I would have thought you would have to sort of download something for them, but no. Or obviously download the scenario, but have some sort of requirements for it. But no. All nice and easy. Here's a good question. What's sort of the better metro? The Southwest sort of metro, the 455s. The Southern metro, with now just the 377s. Or the Southeastern metro, with the sort of 465, 466s, 376s. What's the best? Oh, God, we are speeding a little bit there. What am I like? And about 3 over there, not good. Not acceptable. It goes up by 5 miles an hour, great. Oh, now coming into Clock House. Really nice long platforms, which is good about these stations. No little diddy ones. I also like the way Nicholas, I mean it's just those little things, but he's even bothered putting limited clearance markings on. Which is, yeah, it's just nice to see in prohibition mornings as well. That's sort of little details. So I don't think on train symbols, you don't see these. I don't think I've seen one before on there. Oh, yeah, I think you see these, but not these, the limited clearance ones. Right, New Beckenham next. So that will be going underneath the Chatham main line. Right, let's go. There's the cab light. New Beckenham. I think we also have a Catford Bridge on this one as well, so we'll be going underneath the Catford Loop, which is good fun. And then you get sort of Catford and then Catford Bridge, which are really close to one another. Right, now there's the other line up there. And there's also the trams, the tram to Beckenham Junction. And also the line which follows the trams down to Birkbeck. And back up to sort of Crystal Palace. This has been a nice journey so far. It looks really good as well. Like better than usual sort of scenarios. Or Train Sim Classic. What's that? 40, that's fine. Well, this is New Beckenham, right to the end of the platform again. Don't know what motors we've got on this one, but it certainly sounds different to what we've sort of driven before. I mean, better. I think this is, what is it? You get like the Hitachi ones, the Metro Camel ones, Camel ones. Don't know what ones we've got. Sound good though. Dash 1, yeah, we don't have that on TSW, do we? The Dash 1. There we are. Oh, already. Platform duties complete. Lower Sydenham next. Which is very close. I mean, you can see it up there. Let's go. Lower Sydenham. Oh, those announcements are great. Let's make it that bit more realistic. I sort of wish Train Sim World would have those on the train, the way sort of it's sitting in the cabin, you can hear it sort of echoing through the cab door. Maybe one day. Right, coming into Lower Sydenham. That one's off to Hayes as well. But yeah, it's great that this sort of fleet is still going. I mean, I think they are going to slowly be phased out as the 707s come in. But I mean, still ages to go. I suppose they're not. I suppose they're not the oldest. So I mean, the 455s, what, they're sort of 70s, 80s, whereas these are, I think, 90s. So these aren't as old. Yeah. This is Lower Sydenham. See, my screen just cuts it off, so I don't know which time, but I think, yeah, probably alright. Catford Bridge next. Let's go. We're off. I always see these trains but never go on them. I was at Tunbridge the other day, there was one right next to me. London Bridge. I always see them but never go on them. I need to change that at some point. Well, let's get back in as the station's probably just round the corner. I mean, the giveaway will be the Catford loop going over the top of us. And we know it'll be quite close. We're off. Is that a canal there on the left? Is that some sort of canal? Some sort of river? Okay, maybe it's slightly more of a distance than to Catford Bridge. It's definitely once you've crossed under the Catford Loop, which that would be this here, so then it's not too far. Yeah, I can see it. So that, I know that's, is that the Catford Loop there? Yeah, that's the Catford Loop. That's the line from Shortlands to Peckham Rye. See, via Catford. hence the name Catford Loop. Yeah, this is Catford Bridge. So we go right up to the signal again. I think all of the, I mean, these don't have SDO, do they? So every platform should be able to accommodate 10 coaches. Otherwise people will probably fall off the back of the train, which wouldn't be good. As you suppose you do that, don't you? I mean, you'd sort of think, you know, if the train did undershoot or something, I don't know, say a 377 undershot the platform and then 4 coaches were hanging out the back. It's sort of, yeah, when you get off a train, you don't really look. You sort of just press the door button and then sort of just go straight out. I suppose, yeah, you probably should be able to see there's not a platform there. But it's just one of those sort of autopilot things of getting off the train, and sort of pressing the button and just sort of stepping off, but then you sort of just fall off. Has anyone had that before, where the train has actually undershot the platform, so coaches have been hanging out the back? And, you know, you could have, I suppose, open the doors and just fallen out. Lady well next. Which is not very far at all. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Let's go, full speed. We're off. It's not been too bad. I mean, the speed limits along here aren't that bad. What was it? 25, 60, 20, and then like 35, no, 40, 35, 40, bit of 60 here and there. So not too bad. This was the average speed, is it? About 60 miles an hour. So it won't be too far until we do connect up with the Southeastern main line for our sort of final rush into London Bridge. Actually, no, we're going further than London Bridge, actually. We're going to Charing Cross. So we've still got quite a bit to go. That's a 40. It's literally 60-40 along here. All very long platforms. Here we are. Should actually be quite a nice stop, that. A little bit more breakage. Yeah, cool. Here we are. And this is Lady Well. Remember, all these stations are all freeware. All done by Nicholas, which is pretty impressive. Lewisham next. So we got Lewisham, and then London Bridge. Now, that is now 6 miles away. I don't think Lewisham is too far. Let's go. Platform duties complete. Which is actually a way you can dispatch a train. Like, you can actually say platform duties complete. If a signal is stuck at danger. Hang on, let's quickly just get this. Yeah, if a signal's stuck at danger in real life, so stuck at red, and you want to dispatch a train, you give the first tip, which is sort of the light button, you know, close doors. But then on the second one, instead of showing a green flag or a green light, you say platform duties complete. So the game's actually correct. I mean, that is, yeah. And I suppose it is your platform duties being completed anyway. Down to 20. I don't know, I've been up this way. Lewisham. No, probably have stopped there. Don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we have stops here actually. We've definitely gone up to the left after Ladywell. Yeah, I don't know if we stopped here before. There's a 376. An invisible one. Great. It's a shame we can't see it. So yeah, this then curls on to the main line. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't remember stopping here before. I mean, this is really on a grade, so I think I would have remembered this station. Oh, is this the junction they're always on about? I think it is as well. There's a junction. I mean, I think it might be this one here actually. Yeah, it looks familiar. This is like a right bottleneck on the Southeastern network. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's like Lewis. It sort of reminds me of Lewis a little bit. Yeah, this is a right bottleneck, or at least it was on the Southeastern network. In real life, the Southeastern network, because trains I think would come from here and cross onto there, and then other ones would cross from there to there, and then it's sort of just, yeah, not any good. But they've like in the recent timetable change, they've changed that, so they don't do that anymore. So trains, ooh, it's not that way. Come on, might need a bit of a hill start there. Proper steep on there. London Bridge. Yeah, well, no, we haven't stopped there before, so that's cool. That was quite cool. We're going up and over the main line as we went under that. Very cool. Yeah, it's just been recreated really well. I think actually the image for the route is like here. Yeah, it is. That's the image of the route, isn't it? Like that. Another little thumbnail for it. Cool. What's that one there? St John's, and is it New Cross after that? This is cool coming along here, and then soon it will be sort of the whizzing to London Bridge. I'd imagine the speed probably gone up now. We're on to here. 60, probably. Okay, well let's speed up. We're also going to save it as well, because train sim crashing happens quite often. Even since the update, which was supposed to minimise crashing. So it crashes quite a bit. Yeah, I'd imagine it's about 60 along here. I want to go on my gut and go at 60. It might be a bit higher, it might be lower. Well, it probably won't be lower. Probably higher. Oh, 707. Right, 55 now, so we're doing it spot on. So it must have been higher. That lovely train. Then back up to 60. So that was New Cross. And yeah, now we should get the North Kent line joining us quite soon from Deptford, Greenwich, Plumstead, all that sort of way, and even Dartford. That will join us quite soon. It's just joining up now, actually. Yeah, and you should see the Shard quite soon as well. As we're now sort of within straight all the way up to London Bridge. So I can see the Shard, sea of signals, lots of trains, hopefully, maybe. If it's cranky, but there probably will be quite a lot of trains. Or as it's cranky, but there'll be a lot of trains. Lovely. So we're going to be coming across somewhere, so be ready for that. Not too sure what the crossover speed is. I know one of them along here is like, so I was doing out 50, and we were doing a stream the other day on the South London network, and the crossover speed was like 50 or 60. I was like, wow, so I came right down to sort of 20, 30. Did say 50 coming across, yeah. I think it was this one actually. Going the other way, on the left. What a good view there. Feels very quiet for London Bridge. Cranky bot. You should put like all the AI in. Maybe we're late and we like missed it all. That could be the case. Me being late, usually. And that's 20 coming into London Bridge. Is that an electro start? Yeah, 375. Went on one of them recently. Very nice. Not that, I mean, it's quite obvious, but very similar to the 377. But then, yeah, I mean, the 377 basically was the 375. Bit of Thames then. Oh, that started quite soon. Why is it not going into, yeah, It's pressing it there, it didn't bloody go down. So a little bit late on the 20 there. Right, coming into London Bridge. And we've then got Waterloo East and then Charing Cross. Good, that's our signal there. That's been a good journey so far. So thanks all for coming in. And if you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave a thumbs up and do subscribe if you do want to see more. We do plenty of third rail stuff, as that is sort of my bread and butter. So yeah, what's that? Is that another platform there? No, it is another platform, like a dodgy platform. But yeah, London Bridge is completely different now. It's sort of a shame we don't have it on Train Sim Classic yet. I mean, on the Sutton and Mole Valley line, you can see it's sort of been, or at least the new layout's been implemented, but it hasn't been modelled. It would be nice to see London Bridge modelled at some point, but it is a bit of a behemoth. So probably for probably quite a while yet until we do see it, as it's yeah, quite something. Hang on, I've just realised our destination. Why did we set to London Bridge? Well, we were tricking the customers, passengers. Why on earth did we set to London Bridge? I think I was just in the mindset that we were going to London Bridge, because we've been doing that quite a lot recently. On the South London network with the 455 Southern. We've been going to London Bridge. I don't know why I said it to. Sorry, passengers. I was lying to you. I bet you all picked up on that. You were like, why does it say it to that London Bridge? Fair enough if you did. Well spotted. Waterloo East. There's a lot of flange. Out of here and over Borough Market. This bit is quite cool in real life because you'll have like a Thames link on the right, and you'll sort of be racing the Thames link or the 700, or vice versa. If you're on the 700, you'll be racing the 4. Oh, hang on, old remaster there. An old remaster model. That's just been added for this DLC, or this freeway route. Well, yeah, this is a slightly older layout. I mean, it's quite a lot different now, I think. I'm pretty certain there's another sort of line. Because I'm pretty certain I've come along here before and I've seen the 700 sort of alongside and sort of racing the 465. Yes, it's quite a bit different nowadays. Lovely. This bit here you can definitely, yeah, they must have widened that bit. This bit here, yeah, this is the bit where you're in a 700 going along. You can sort of race a Southeastern service, as then the Thames Link then go off to Blackfriars. Is it Metropolitan Junction? It's called, which goes up there and then round into London Blackfriars. No, hang on, we're coming across here, alright. Okay, I think it still was 20 across there. That is quite cool. Look at that snaking across. They're all good for speed. Yeah, it's got London Blackfriars up there. Oh no, it's going to be the newer model of the London Blackfriars. I think it is on here. No, I'm pretty certain yeah, it is the newer model of Blackfriars. And you've got Elephant and Castle on that side. The BTP. Right, coming into Waterloo East. Very sort of American looking railway bridge here as we head across. And after that it's then Charing Cross, our final destination. Thank you for travelling with the British Ace and Southeastern. Why's that one terminated there? Graves then, we need to put your bloody headlights on, like your tail lights. See the London Eye there? Yeah, it's definitely good knowing your London railways. It gives you sort of a good orientation. If you ever visit London, it's like, oh, there's London Bridge. Oh yeah, I can see the falls. There's Southeastern there. Gives you a good, makes you get around much easier. Because otherwise London's a big and scary place for transport. I mean, it's a big and scary place, but for transport, if you're a tourist and you don't know your basics of transport, then it might be big and scary. Look at that, the Shard there. Look at that, awesome. Now we do have a red light, so I'm going to put the DRA on. It could be a tab job. What's that? It says 41 past here, I think. No, it's just to leave London Bridge a minute ago. What time did we leave London Bridge in the end? Probably about 2 minutes ago. So it must have been a little bit early out of that. So we've got a few minutes here then. We weren't speeding, alright? Yeah, 36:30. So that would have been about a minute. Yes, we might have been a minute early at London Bridge, but that's alright. It said platform duties complete, I'm pretty certain. Oh, we need to press T. Why am I not pressing T? Oh, I know, Charing Cross next, yeah. What am I doing? Well, we shall wait. I'll have a little look round as well, see what we can find here at Waterloo. So that's Waterloo. So as easy as that, it's just across that sort of long bridge here. Across the buildings and takes you, which is Waterloo actually. Oh, well, there is the model for Waterloo. Don't know if it was like that before. Yeah, there's Waterloo. So yeah, it is modelled, but yeah, another one to Hayes. Must be every half hour. There's another one. Yeah, it's not due out of here until 42:30. We've got the green now. So we've got another 3 minutes here. So you know what I'll do? See you in a sec. There you go, a couple of minutes have now passed. Right, let's close the doors. Get that off. That should really be in neutral. Right, and let's go. Now for the final stretch on time into Charing Cross. So leaving Waterloo East behind. There we go. Cool, and I'd imagine the speed will come down a fair bit more as well. Might. But yeah, there it is, there's Charing Cross. We did it, we made it. I'm gonna go over the Thames in a second. And then we know we're at Journey's End. It's like a little mini terminus, Charing Cross. I mean, Southeastern have got like a couple of them, sort of Cannon Street and Charing Cross. Little sort of mini ones. I mean, they're still quite big stations, but smaller than sort of the big boy stations. Screeching on the motors. Well, welcome to London. God, not London Bridge. Charing Cross. What we like setting London Bridge as the destination for about 2/3 of the journey. I mean, more than that. It's unbelievable. Passengers knew anyway that they knew we were going Charing Cross. And here we are. Still really impressive how much Nick. I mean, this is literally just a one-man job. It's been done really nicely, and there'll probably be an update quite soon as well. As if you're watching this on release, I'd imagine the next phase will be coming soonish. So I think the last update was February, which was for a bit via Battenball to Sevenoaks. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim Classic video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. But after that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.